Hello, everybody. I had another Luna dream, and the dream is that happened a few days ago, but I didn't quite post it because, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you it now. So the dream is that all these Luna cell orders were going off, and they were all being successful, right? And in the dream, I knew I had like 12 to 14 cell orders, and they were all going off. It was like ding ding. I mean, it wasn't like ding ding ding, but they were all like getting successfully rung up. And the price wasn't as high as like I would expect because the total profit of that was $100,000, right? Which is amazing. And I'm pretty sure we've all been given like different price points and stuff like that. But, I don't think the first price point is going to be a dollar, right? And so going back to the dream, um, it went up crazy high and then it settled back down. And I knew that FOMO would kick back in after it accumulates and it would go back up eventually, right? But in the beginning, it was, going up. And then I knew that the sellers were going off at 6 in the morning, right? I knew that. So 6 in the morning is a key marker. I don't know if that is metaphorical or if that is like quite literal, but I knew that like most people were asleep when that was happening. And the total price, the price point would be because I have if $100,000, right, profit, the price of Luna would be somewhere around 0.0023, right? Somewhere around there. Because of if you divide that by my total of Luna that I have. So that's not as high as people think, but that's actually more realistic because eventually we're not going to need realistic. But right now, I mean, the market cap for that to take place would be like only 12, $13 billion into Luna. And if there's a market crash and let's say whales are buying Luna, 12 to $13 billion is pretty feasible. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be the person to say this, but do you really think that like it can go to a dollar immediately? You know what I mean? Like, we know that it will go to a dollar. But anyways, I changed my price points, my sell price points to 0.0023, and I didn't take out every single sell point there is as a dollar. I left a few in there because like if that does happen, then it would behoove me to actually have some in there, right? So I didn't put all of it, but I did put most of it at the 0.0023 mark, and lower and higher, not exactly that. Um, but yeah, I mean $100,000, and now at the end of the dream, also it said, does the frog come first or does the moon come first? That was the question I was left with, right? And after the dream of Luna, the sell prices being sold, yeah, I had this intuition that it was Luna first, right? The moon comes first. And, which is a little gut wrenching because I do have most of my portfolio in BNB Frog, but that's besides the point, right? I have 100% faith that it's going to go back up. And this could be a blessing in disguise too, because we're using these Luna profits. We roll it into the Frog. Okay, now we got some capital, right? And let's say Frog, BNB Frog crashes crazy low, right? It's already crashed a lot, but let's say it's $1 million market cap. Yeah, I mean, you can make quite a bit of bank. So, anyways, you got to pray about this, right? You can't just take my word for it. You got to actually pray about it. And don't just blindly use my sell points because everybody's is different, right? That's not to say this is going to go higher. This could go higher. This could go lower. I mean, like, this is me personally. So you need to get your own, but I think this is pretty wise, to be honest. But we shall see. I am going to leave my contact address if you guys do want to sow a seed. If not, totally cool. The last thing that I wanted to say was that um, somehow I had this knowing that the USTC repeg was like people were expecting like that to happen after the Terra Luna Classic pump. So again, pray into that. Not sure.